Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Thursday, October 15th, 2020. And this morning when I was looking at the potential alerts that I have setting up, I noticed a couple here. One of them that shows up pretty regularly, this bull market pullback, and then the other one being based upon the day before OPEX when opening above the prior day low. This one doesn't happen all that often because it is specific to a day that we have happening today. And these are just potential alerts right now. They'll update at the actual open to let you know if they are true or not, depending on where we actually open at. But what I figured we would do is take a look at this top one here, day before OPEX, when opening above the prior day low, because this is specific to today, but we're not currently trading above the prior day low, which now makes me want to examine what it looks like below the prior day low. So let me go ahead and load this into Discover. I'm just going to click this button. Here we go. This is a study based upon going long when you open above the prior day low on the day before options expiration day, when above a 200-day moving average. It enters at the open and exits at the close. Historically, this has been a fairly bullish day when you're opening above the prior day low. Nice win rate here of 62% on a good sample size. Historically, that has been pretty favorable. You can see it there in the equity curve. But what I want to do is come into symbol and settings, and let's take a look at the other instruments. And then I want to go into the opening filters and isolate this open below prior day low, because that seems more likely to be the case this morning, and see what it looks like when it does open below the prior day low, which was an exclusion statement in the initial test. And here we go. So these are the results of going long at the open, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, exiting at the close, 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, when you open below the prior day low on the day before options expiration day. This is taking place above a 200-day moving average. Historically, we've got the S&P 25 samples, the NASDAQ 21 samples, the Dow 25, and the Russell 20. And when you look at these compared to what I showed initially, you can see why I made it an exclusion statement when I first saved that alert to show up. So what we can see here is pretty random results. The S&P is down to about 52% on the win rate. Before, we were looking in the 60s. I think it was around 62, 63% when it's not opening below the prior day low. So opening below the prior day low, definitely not as good as the normal results for it. The NASDAQ even weaker, 43%. The Dow is stronger, 68%, and the Russell 50-50 here. So pretty random looking win rates across all four if you kind of average them together. If you take a look at the average win to average loss, they're fairly similar there in the S&P. The NASDAQ has a larger average win than its average loss, to be combined with that weak win rate. The Dow, which had the best win rate, has a much larger average loss compared to its average win. And then that's the same with the Russell, the average loss, a good amount larger than its average win. So these results kind of look all over the place. I've done some other analysis this morning looking at some things. I do kind of see some mixed results today. So not the strongest directional biases showing up today. We do have some kind of mixed signals that could favor either direction. So hopefully you found this helpful. Good luck, and we will see you next time.